Alright, so this is my ENC worm bin. So it's the bin that was doing good. So this bin didn't have any problem. I came back from vacation a month ago, and before leaving I had filled this whole thing with leaves as my bedding. So I think the leaves are gonna do a better job than the gloom. The problem with the gloom was that it just left all of these shells in the material that are taking forever to decompose, which isn't a bad thing, so depending on the use of the compost, but I'd like at least to have a nice finished compost with not many pieces of carbony stuff, lignified stuff. So yeah, I just use leaves, and the worms have been doing great. I fed yesterday some frozen bananas, and now I'm gonna show you how the bin looks like. So the population is quite high. I started this bin with like less than 20 worms, 20 big worms that I saved from the bad bin. It's quite impressive. So this is a pure European nightcrawler bin. So why I say pure is that I picked the largest worms from the bad bin, so I'm 100% sure that there are only European nightcrawlers in this bin. That's why I call it a pure European nightcrawler bin. So this is the last feeding with the bananas. The worms haven't really got into it yet. I gave a healthy dose of crushed eggshells with some coffee, as you can see. So I can spread this coffee a little bit better. So I'm not gonna disturb this side too much. I'm gonna go into this side. So this is some corn. I'm constantly feeding corn and corn and corn. It just, I think the worms, they really enjoy it. So yeah, the bin is pretty moist. You can already see worms. Yeah, you can see all the worms here. Dark worms. Healthy. Yeah, it's just worms everywhere. Yeah, this bin has just, you can see all the castings that are accumulating. The leaves, they're just going very nicely. So we're getting into the last feeding here. You can see some corn. Happy worms. You can see here a small worm ball. So you can see the last feeding is pretty much gone. So since the last video, I fed another 2-liter pot of food scraps. So it's been around a week since. So you can see all the castings and many worms. It's impressive for a bin that was started with, like, I think it was 15 worms, I'm pretty sure. And now it's just amazing. Well, I'm wondering if that's... Does this look like a euro? I don't think so. It looks like an African nightcrawler. Huh. That's interesting. It might not be a pure bin. Yeah, that's weird. It's got a blue sheen to it. Yeah, here are the worms. Woohoo! Small worms, babies, everywhere. I'm gonna try and find a big. Yeah, here too. Wow, worm cake. Wow. Yeehaw. They're just all stuck together and shit. It's like a dry piece of food. Okay, that's some corn, that's why. They're enjoying the corn. So yeah, that's all the bin is doing. Pretty good, huh? I'm gonna stop disturbing these worms. Yeah, I really think I have an African in there. That's weird. Maybe it's just how the worm is looking. It's just the way he is. Because I think that's unlikely. We can see an ENC here. And if I can find... That's 2 ENCs. 3 ENCs. I cannot find the big guy. Let me find him. Okay, I lost him. Well, let me know what you think. Is this an African nightcrawler? It could be, I guess. Like I said, I picked the biggest worm from my previous bin. So... it's highly unlikely that there are multiple in here. Could be cool to have. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The bin is doing great. I'm gonna leave this food covered up so the flies cannot get to it. I'm gonna call it a day. So that's how the bin is doing great. And soon I'm gonna have to add some more bedding. I might add some paper when I get my shredder, and I'm gonna just run my bin on paper. That's just gonna be easier, and it's gonna give me a better end product. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.